Good morning. Let me first remind you that yesterday we have successfully concluded on items from 1 to 4, then 5B and 6. However, we did not manage to entirely finish the examination of items 7 and 8 as foreseen in the provisional timetable. We have a slight delay, but I hope we may catch up today. The Bureau met this morning for the first time to discuss several issues, namely the revision of the timetable of the committee's work. The revised timetable is currently being published on the dedicated 8part2 website and proposed as the following. First, based on the deliberations of yesterday, we will be bringing item 5A, report by the committee on its activities, to the end of our timetable just before the adoption of the draft decisions item 23. This was to enable the committee to update its report with the decisions taken during this session of the committee. You may also recall that item 7 on the draft plan for the use of the resources of the Intangible Cultural Heritage Fund in 2020-2021 is also suspended. While waiting for the Secretariat to present its proposal concerning the utilization of the funds allocated under other functions of the committee, this item is proposed to reopen later in our agenda in order to not delay the examination of nominations under item 10. Now, today's session will start with continuing our examination on item 8 on the reform of the periodic reporting mechanism and adopting draft decision 14-8. We will then move on to items 9A, 9B, and the reports of states parties. These items are expected to be concluded in the morning. The afternoon session will proceed with the items 10, report of the evaluation body on its work in 2019, 10A, examination of nominations for inscription on the list of intangible cultural heritage in need of urgent safeguarding. Taking into consideration our heavy agenda for this committee, I will ask you to be brief and concise in your interventions in order to move forward quickly. As you may recall, I have invited you to inform the Secretariat of your request for debates or amendments to specific draft decisions concerning nominations by 9 a.m. today. So far, the Bureau has received requests to open the debate on one nomination to the urgent safeguarding list and 4 nominations to the representative list. Although nothing stops any committee member from taking the floor on any decision if it so wishes, I could strongly encourage you to submit these requests as soon as possible in order to allow the Bureau to better organize the timetable, the time available for debating these items. Let us now continue with examining item 8. The technical team is asking the chair to ask the participant, the chair?
She would like you to ask too. Would you give me the floor? I will just say.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Sorry, as was mentioned, as you may have experienced yesterday, we did have some technical issues with the microphones, and so the technical team is asking you to try to please handle the microphones delicately, pressing the buttons softly. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now, yesterday, we completed the debate on the item 8, reform of the periodic reporting mechanism. We can therefore go directly to the adoption of draft decision. Please refer to the draft decision in paragraph 12. Can we see it on screen? We have it on screen. We will also go through it paragraph by paragraph. Paragraph 1, citing the document we have examined. Adopted. Paragraph 2, recalling relevant references in the convention and the operational directives. Adopted. Paragraph 3, recalling the relevant decisions. Adopted. Paragraph 4, to welcome the reform and acknowledge that the first reporting cycle will start in 2020. Adopted. Paragraph 5, commending the Republic of Korea in support of the reform. Adopted. Paragraph 6, requesting the Secretariat to inform all the state parties from Latin America and the Caribbean about the submission deadline. Adopted. Paragraph 7, to encourage the use of the new online reporting tool. Adopted. Paragraph 8, inviting the Secretariat to plan and implement capacity building activities in Latin America and the Caribbean. Adopted. Paragraph 9, encouraging states parties to contribute financially or in other ways to support the implementation of the capacity building activities. Adopted. Paragraph 10, requesting the Secretariat to report the committee on the rollout of the new reporting system at its 15th session next year. Adopted. We have now adopted each paragraph. Let us adopt the decision as a whole. Any objections? There's not. I therefore declare decision 14-8 adopted. He's going to intervene? Okay. Dear committee.
He's not in the room.
Okay.
So we have a request. Is he in the room?